Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something really fun that gets the creativity flowing. I came up with the idea for this video when I was filming and editing last Tuesday's video, and I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned it before, but today we're going to be doing blind contours. Blind contours are where you look at your subject and you take your pen or whatever drawing utensil you're going to be using, and you keep your eyes on your object, your subject of your drawing, the whole time. And you never look at your paper and you never lift your pen from the paper. And the whole time you're just not looking except for at your subject while drawing, never lifting the drawing utensil. It's super fun. It ends up coming out with some hilarious results, and it just kind of breaks up the mundane and gets you feeling loose and ready to create some stuff. So in this video, I'm going to actually be using a mirror, a sheet of charcoal paper, a Sharpie to actually do the drawing, and then afterwards I always like to go back in with white or black or whatever color charcoal and kind of add some interest to it. That way it's not just a line drawing, it's actually got some depth and dimension to it, and it's fun. So if you want to do this, I highly recommend it. It really breaks up your inner when you're having a creativity block, and it gets the creativity flowing again. This is going to be really funny, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Man. I'm still so hoarse. Okay, so I actually found out about this during my Drawing 1 class in high school. So it's super easy. It's nothing extremely advanced, obviously. Shout out to Miss Curlin, who was my Drawing 1 teacher in high school. Love you, girl. I thought this was like one of the most fun things that we did in Drawing 1. And honestly, even though it's a beginner level drawing exercise, no matter how advanced you become ever in your art career, I'm telling you, this is a fantastic way of just loosening yourself up and getting out of a mental block. And I actually do this all the time. I don't normally do it on a scale this large. This is the scale that we were taught in Drawing 1 to do. So I thought it would be nice, especially on film, being this large, it helps out. But even if you want to do it on a smaller level, it's a lot of fun, and I totally recommend doing it. I've never actually done it using myself. Normally, I'm out in public doing it, or drawing my friends, or my husband, or whoever is around me. Even animals, like your pets, are fun to draw. I know they kind of roam around all over the place, but that can even add some weird elements to your work as well. And obviously you can already tell this is getting really weird. I look like some 80s man with some crazy ass glasses on, but hilarious. Okay, I'm just going to keep on doing this till I fill the paper. It's so much fun. Alright, and no glasses. Here we go. I've also noticed that if you have a problem with perfectionism, this is also a great exercise for you. I have always struggled with perfectionism and working in really tight lines and shading and everything about my work is tight and perfectionistic, and one little splotch will drive me nuts. So the fact that I have so very little control over this exercise, it it adds to the allowing me to loosen up and get creative and not care so much and just have fun, because I notice when I don't care about my work as much as having fun, I do so much better.
I look so beautiful. I really do. I mean, I've never seen a more accurate, picture perfect self portrait. Dang, girl, I am good looking. On to the next one. I think I'm actually gonna like put my hair up or do something different to, break up the mundane. So,
My biggest thing with these drawings is that I I look at them and I see so much inspiration. And I it's so funny that I get so much inspiration from a drawing like this when I pour my energy into my big oil paintings, or my watercolor pet portraits. And yes, I get so much inspiration from the outcomes of all of my work and looking at the work of others. However, there's something so organically inspiring about these weird line drawings. Like the drawing of myself that's on the far right, the one that I just completed. I don't know what about it, but it gets me so fired up, I cannot even tell you. I kind of look like a lamb, sheep, whatever, behemoth, but it's inspiring. And I wish I knew exactly what about it made it do that.
maybe another.
I find it interesting that I do get so inspired by these organically drawn drawings. And I am drawn to artists that have this style. However, when I try to duplicate it while actually focusing on the artwork, not staring off at myself in a mirror, it's a lot harder for me to do that. Um, so now that the drawings are done, these are what they look like. All of which look like completely different people, which I find so awesome. I mean, you've got the 80s man that I'm working on now. Then right below it, I kind of look like Chewbacca. And then over to the right, you've got your lamb, goat, behemoth person. And then over on the far left, you've got this like fun mirror looking teenage girl. I don't. Anyways, once all of the drawings are done, I go back in with the same Sharpie that I used to draw it, and I just kind of darken and thicken some of the lines to add some variety to the line weight. And you don't have to do this. You could just call it good with the drawings themselves. But I enjoy finishing it out and adding some line weight, some details here and there, and then once I've gone through and thickened whatever lines popped out at me and that I wanted to have pop out even further, I go in with my pencils. I always start with white charcoal pencil and then work towards black. I just find that it muddies less. And then I've got my blending stick, and I just go around and pull out some highlights and push in some shadows. And once this is all done, I'll go back in with that Sharpie to pull out lines some more. But it's such a relaxing, creative exercise that by the time you get done with this, especially for me, I especially feel this way. By the time I'm done with doing this exercise, I am so hyped up, so fired up, and so ready to go create something that is thought out and planned out, which I know sounds super funny considering I was just talking about the fact that it makes you loosen up and far less perfectionistic and analytical, whatever. But I get so jazzed to go create whatever the heck my mind wants to create. And it's just a fantastic exercise. I I always feel like I need to cut these out afterwards and make some sort of like screwy, weird realm collage. And of course, I never do because the moment I get done with doing these, then I get all hyped up to go paint something else. And then I put these in a pile and I never see them. Like, I never really look at them again and all of that, which is kind of a shame, to be honest, because I mean, look at those glasses. Those deserve to be in a frame. I don't know. I'm thinking the lamb face and Chewbacca down there where I'm working right now deserve to be in the frame more than anybody. But, you know, even if you just throw this away the moment you're done, I do think that that's kind of a shame. Like, that's kind of sad. And I don't completely say do that. But even if you did, you still got something so worth it out of it. You got a good laugh, obviously. I mean, I was laughing hysterically the whole time that I was doing this. So, yeah, you got a good laugh. You also got your creativity flowing again. And it's just nice to see the final result of something and have so much come from it. Um, there's something in my mind to be said about the small exercises that we do to keep our creativity flowing. They are a piece of artwork in my mind. Like, this is straight up art for me. And I feel like I'd be very sad if I threw it away. And I feel like the processes that keep creativity flowing are art and should be recognized. And I feel like, especially on YouTube, I don't see enough videos about different weird, interesting ways to get your creativity flowing. And even if you're not even like in a full out creativity rut and stuck, these are just still great exercises to do just to keep creativity flowing. So this is what the final piece turned out to look like. I love it. I am probably going to do something and not just throw it in my crap pile. And I hope you like it.
Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing this. It's really quick and easy, and it really breaks up a good mind block. You know, if you ever have a creativity block, just do some blind contours and you'll be flowing again in no time. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out my social media accounts, Instagram and Facebook, and also check out my website, www.artworkbypayton.com, where you can find all of my artwork for sale. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week for our Tuesday sketchbook video, and again next Tuesday, or Friday, for our Friday video. Have a good weekend, guys, and I'll see you later.